We had a couple big catches on third down. Let's go through that first one, the one that was on the Vikings sideline. How did you talk about your body control, the whole thing? How good did that one feel when you realized you get 25 yards on that?
It felt amazing. Like I said, it was 3rd and 24. I was just able to make a big play for the team. Catching the ball, just getting upfield. I think I might just be habits from college. Miami, we run out of bounds. It's called a poodle. You got to push the plate after. So just practicing good habits, stay in bounds, and I was able to make a good play for our team. So that was exciting, and led to a touchdown.
What was the drill called at Miami? Polo?
We call it a poodle if you run out of bounds. Without getting
like the dog?
Yeah, without getting hit if you just run out of bounds. So next day you got to push a plate. So we always stay in bounds or just take the hit or beat a hammer. So just practicing good habits and being able to break a tackle and get a first down.
What about the 4th and 4 at the end of regulation to keep that drive going? What did you see on that play? It seemed like a tough catch there.
I seen it was just man-to-man coverage. Me versus him. I peeked inside. It wasn't too congested in there, so I figured the ball could be coming to me. So I just kind of wide him and slipped him. And I seen the safety after on film. I seen the safety came down to JJ, so it was my turn to make a play, and I was able to do it. So just getting that connection with Kurt. I beat that guy on that route, different times in the game. So it was good that we was able to execute it really in critical time.
Is that the kind of play that you think can, build more trust, I guess, for Cousins in you to, rely on you in those big spots?
For sure, and that's something I'm trying to do. Just build my relationship with Kurt and the rest of my teammates and the offensive coaches that I can make those big plays and step up for our team, and again to make those big plays help us win games.
KJ, there were a lot of wide receivers who wanted to be that number 3 guy coming into camp. How rewarding is it to be in that first game, to be in that position, and to be able to produce?
It was very rewarding. I worked my butt off all off season. Starting. I think I started training back in February. I knew. I just wanted to help the team win. Any way I could. I knew I wanted to step my role up on offense, and so all off season I was just crafting, trying to get better at my craft. Working out with guys, asking questions, watching film. So it's good that some of that was starting to pay off, and hope we keep going.
Now that you've had a chance to go look back at the film, were the penalties just a product of jitters, first week stuff? Was there any sort of common theme, and is why you guys kept getting flagged so often?
I don't think there was any common theme. We just got to lock in. First game. Whether it could be jitters or whatever. Just got to focus up. Once we were able to settle down and, start getting our drives going and things like that, we started to have success. But, myself included, there's no, a really excuse or rhyme or reason for it. Just got to lock in and play ball.
Yeah, KJ, on your false start specifically, what happened and what led to it there?
Like I said, there's no excuse. Just ready to get the ball or, ready to get going. I'm supposed to be watching the ball, I can't even hear anyway, so so there's no excuse. Just gotta lock in.
What's the biggest thing that's changed for you this year? Is it confidence, or could you have made those plays you made yesterday last year? Do you think?
I think I could have, yeah, but I think just understanding, and that could come, that leads on with confidence, but just understanding what's going on, understanding the offense. So I'm not so much worried about what route I'm running now. I'm come out the huddle. I know what route I'm running. Now I'm looking at the defense. I'm looking at the situation, looking at the time, So I'm just understanding and experience. That's helped me a lot. So it's helped me to play a lot faster, and I can just be myself and just play ball and be able to make those good plays.
You hurdled the guy on the 3rd and 22. What is the process like? And we've seen Alexander Madison do it too. What is the process like when you're deciding to put that in your repertoire of things you might do to a defender and figuring out when you can do it?
It's very natural. It's not like a planned out thing. I'm just like you. I was like, when you look at somebody, why would you jump over them? But I seen Bates coming, and his eyes were kind of low, looking at my legs. So I was kind of time it, when he was gonna shoot low and I go up. I've done it in college a couple times, but it's very natural, and it's just kind of, you just kind of do it.
Does pulling back on some of your special teams responsibility and not having to be a return, the primary returner this year, give you more of a focus or a chance to focus on what you're doing on offense as a receiver?
I would say yes, just naturally. I mean, just naturally. But, I was on. I'm on all the special teams depth charts. I'm looking. I'm studying. Before the game, I was blocking on punt returns. Then he replaced me, and I'm running down on kickoff. I'm on kick returns. I'm still involved in special teams. I'm looking. I'm studying. I'm a gunner. I'm ready to go and everything. So I would say yes, naturally, like during the game. But I'm ready to go in there at any time. So.
JJ, was there more of the feeling of frustration, feeling like maybe you guys had beaten yourselves instead of them beating you?
A little bit, yeah. Just penalties. That's huge in any football game. Penalties, turnovers, in any football game. That's what I've learned. I was young. It's tough to win football games like that, but us being able to battle back and get ourselves back in a position to almost win the game. I think that was huge, and so we're gonna flush it, get ready for next week, and catch that rhythm early.
Is there any sense of like a silver lining that like as many times as you guys kind of put yourself behind the chains, you're still in it even when it's like a 2nd and 14 and there's a couple plays here and there you're able to convert on, that this offense is capable of digging itself out of a hole?
Oh, we know what we're capable of for sure, and that's why you said, like I was saying, it could be frustrating because like when we cancel out those penalties and the bad plays, we know the talent that we have in our room. And we know, the things that we can do. We know the guys that we have in our room and the coaches that we have. So we're excited, but we're never going to stop battling. No matter the situation, no matter the play call or, whatever is going on in the game, we're always going to battle. So we're going to keep going.
Because I know every year is different, but with last year having to dig yourselves out of an 0-3 hole, do you feel like there might be already like a little bit of sense of urgency already so you don't put yourself in such a hole like last year?
I think you just go about every game the same, not looking too far ahead, not looking too far back. You want to win every game, so it doesn't really matter about, obviously it does matter about how you start and how you finish, but it's about every game. We want to win every game. So I think right now we just got tunnel vision, looking at Arizona, flush this game, and, just be where our feet are, take it a day at a time.
Things can change week to week, but right now it looks like you're the number 3 guy. Do you take pride in like not letting that go? Being that guy for the rest of the year?
I just want to do whatever I can to help the team. I'm not, like I've told guys before, I'm not really too worried about like all the depth chart things and everything. I just want to help my team win whatever my role is. Right now, I'm doing a bunch on offense and I love it, and that's helping other guys be on the field, like Dede coming on the field and other tight ends coming on the field, and so whatever my role is, I'm good with it. I'm just gonna try to keep being consistent and earning the trust of my coaches and my teammates and trying to help us win games.